Hello everybody. So today we're not 100% sure how this video is going to turn out. It is a Monday. We have a lot going on. We have plans made, as you always do, and plans could change, as they again always do. So we have a lot planned out we want to get done today, but certain things depend on other things happening as to what's actually going to, by the end of the day, is going to have been done. So we are starting the day. We are getting a little bit of slurry out. So you can just about see the lines behind us. Well, we're actually spreading. Is kind of just parlour washings now. Cows have been out a long time, so there's not a lot of slurry in the tower. So it's pretty much just dirty water coming out now. But where we're spreading today is, if you saw the fertiliser spreading video, we briefly at the end we showed where we were pre-mowing the grass ahead of the cows. So today we're spreading over that grass now. So I think it was Wednesday this was cut, and today is Monday of the following week, and you can see there's a few little bits and pieces of grass scattered about that they haven't picked up, but everything else they've eaten, and it's growing again nicely. It's all shot on. We've got a nice level growth coming on where it was all mown off together. You can see, again, you can see a little strip there of stuff that the cows haven't picked up, a little bit there, but nothing to worry about. Everything else has been taken away, so we're just getting a bit of slurry out now first thing in the morning, just to get this coming on back nicely again. So like we just said, today is Monday. We have a nice week ahead of us. So once we've done this slurry, so me and Dad are on the slurry, and Ben is across the hedge there. He is getting on with the spraying off the grass reseed. Again, we looked at briefly in last week's fertiliser video. It is ideal weather for getting that spray out now. It's dry, it's calm, and it's not too hot. So perfect weather for that, so that's going on now. And what's happening later on today, we are going to go mowing. As soon as we finish pumping slurry, we're going to go and cut some hay, or cut some grass to make hay. Yeah, that is, we've got a fine week ahead. We did the first block of hay probably 2 weeks ago now. It's time for the second one to come off today. And then we will see how we get on from there. See what happens after that. So here it is once it's been spread. You can just see the lines where the dribble bar is gone, and there's plenty of untouched grass in between the lines, so that will come back nice and quickly. So here's the regrowth, plenty of length on there. It's coming back really nicely and quickly. So since last week's fertiliser video, we have had a good dose of rain, probably best part of 3/4 of an inch I should think, and slurry onto here, and that pre-mowing just taking it all down. This will come back really quickly now. Well, finally the weather's going to warm up a little bit, so that'll make the grass come on even better. So there, it's all rolled up now, slurry job finished. This is the benefit of the dribble bar. You can look across the field, it doesn't look like anything's gone out. No contamination on the grass, but if you look up the rows you can just see where it went. But looking across the rows, nothing at all to see. Right, so sprayer is back in the shed, all done, and all the slurry gear is off the tractor, so we're going to get on to the second job of the day now. So this morning we had a choice of two jobs that were going to be our second job of the day, one of which was going to be bringing home some of our kind of second cut grass to feed the cows fresh as zero grazing. It's looking like we're going to get a couple of weeks of dry weather now, and it's this time of year with this kind of weather forecast we rapidly run out of grass at home. So the plan was bring home some of that grass that was destined for second cut and feed it now. We've just been and had a look at it. It's just not heavy enough. There's not enough there to cut. If we could turn the cows into it, it would be ideal, perfect stage of growth, but it's away on rented land. It's just grazing it, it's just out of the window. So we were going to cut it, bring it home. The problem there is it's not enough to cut and pick up with a wagon. I pick up with a forage wagon. If we were going to cut it, mow it, rake it, it would be enough to bring it home, but it's just not worth the effort of all that. So we're going to go on to kind of plan B for the afternoon, and that is we're going to go haymaking. So tedder is buried away in the back of the shed, so what we need to do, get the rake out first, drop that off somewhere, pick the tedder up, grease around and go. Ben has already started mowing, he's down there now, so by the time we get everything shifted about, get the tedder ready to go and get down there, he'll probably have the headland done, we can make a start. So a little bit of jiggling around with machinery. Right, there we go, all hooked on. We'll go and have a grease round and then we'll go and make a start. There we go, all greased round, checked over, ready to make a start. Let's go and get some hay made. Well, not made, make a start on making some hay. So here we go, tedding along now. Nice crop here. Cutting nice and cleanly actually, considering it's quite heavy, and we are, what are we, middle of June now. It's the time of year when the crops start going down, but this one seems to be cutting cleanly, spreading out nicely. So this field is 19 acres, there's another 10 acre one across the way there, and 7 acres in a different field again. And so we'll get all this done. This is kind of going to be our second block. So this field we've never made into hay before. It is permanent pasture, and whenever we make it into silage we've always got to be very careful, because this field, because these two fields here get dry very quickly. If we're not careful they can get too dry for silage. So we're not sure how long it's going to take to dry into hay, but it shouldn't be too long. We've got the weather, the temperature is staying sensible. It is 21 degrees at the moment, so just nice, warming up nicely. The grass is heavier than we've ever cut for silage, but it shouldn't take too long to dry, 3 or 4 days hopefully, and we can look at getting the baler in. So there we go, tedding all done. So I think we're going to end the video here. I'm not going to go for all the tedding and drying hay again. We've done all that a couple of weeks back. But the plan is to get this block square baled, big square baled. So if that works out, we will make the video of the baling. But if we end up round baling it again, we'll just leave it, because you know we've already done round baling video. Don't want to keep doing the same thing again. So there we go. So there we go, I will say thank you very much for watching. A bit of a busy day, bit of a change in plans day, but that's kind of what happens all the time. Everybody is the same, I am sure. So there we go, I will say thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.